Alright, let's go over the alphabet, both the names of the letters and also the sounds that the letters make. So, here we go. We've got, alright, letter A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So those letters are commonly used in conjunction with questions like these. How do you spell that? ¿Cómo escribe eso? Or ¿Cómo escribes eso? Another one, how do you spell your name? ¿Cómo escribe su nombre? Or ¿Cómo escribes tu nombre? And finally, can you spell that? ¿Puede escribir eso? Or ¿puedes escribir eso? So these are common, good questions to know. This is all information from your book. So if you download or access the book from the class, you'll see this information. All right, so we'll do some activities where we practice spelling. All right, let's take a look at the Spanish alphabet, the sounds that the letters make. So the letter A, Alfredo. Notice the A says the A sound. Alfredo. Letter B, bajo, or if the B is within a word, such as acaba, it's a little softer. So if the B is within the word, a little softer. All right, letter C, casa, cine. All right, the letter CH, or the sound CH, chica. Letter D, dia, cada. So the D is hard when it begins the word. If it's within the word, as in cada, it gets a softer sound, kind of like the TH in the English word the, cada. All right, E, elefante, or I should say elefante. F, familia. G, gente, gato, guerra. So the G gets the H sound if it has an E or an I after it. Otherwise it gets the hard G sound, gato. And if there's a U after it, then the U is silent, guerra. Alright, letter H, hijo. The letter H is silent, simply go to the next letter, hijo. Niño, the I says the E sound. So J, Juan. The J makes the H sound, Juan. K, Katy. The K is not native to the Spanish language, so any words that have the K are typically from other languages. L, Leonardo. So the letter L just makes the L sound. The double L, however, makes the English Y sound. So, me llamo, llamo. Okay, so there are some variations with this Y sound. Around Mexico, it makes the English Y sound. So like yo-yo, llamo. If you go further south down toward Central America, it takes on more of a J sound. So you'll hear, instead of me llamo, you'll hear me llamo, me llamo. And if you go further down toward Argentina, it takes on more of a J or sh sound. So you might hear me llamo, me llamo. Right, letter M just makes the M sound. So M, mamá. Letter N, nada, nada. Letter Ñ, mañana, the ñ takes on the ny sound, mañana. Letter O, hola. P, Paco. So the P makes the English P sound, but it pops a little bit more. Paco. Letter Q, quién. So Q, quién. The Q makes the K sound. So if we have a QU combination, then the U is silent. So quién, quién. All right, letter R, or R. Ratón, carro, cara. Ratón, carro, cara. So if the letter R begins a word, it gets trilled or rolled. If the letter R, if there is a double R within the word, then it will also get trilled or rolled. If there is a single R within the word, it takes on more of a D sound. Perhaps it has a hint of an R in there, but for the most part, it makes a D sound. Cara. Letter S, sin, or ese, sin. The S just makes the S sound. So, letter T, todo. Letter T makes the T sound. However, the positioning of your tongue is a little bit different in Spanish. When you go to say the T sound, oftentimes the tip of your tongue is placed right in between your top and bottom teeth, almost as if you were biting the tip of your tongue as you prepare to say it. And then todo. From there, you can say the T. All right, letter U, público. Público. Again, letter U. The V, or V, we say vaca, acabar. Right, so the letter B, or the letter V, sorry, I should say the letter B and V make the same sound. If the B or V start the word, they get the hard B sound, vaca. If the B or V are within the word, then they get a softer sound, as in the word acabar. All right, letter W, Wilma. Much like the K, the W is words, or is used with words that are from other languages. So, Wilma. Letter X. The letter X can have a couple of sounds. So if it is in a traditional kind of Native American word, then it can have an H sound. So like Mexico. Another word is Oaxaca, spelled with an X. So it can have that H sound for kind of traditional Native American words or names. For the most part, however, the X just has the KS sound. So existir, existir. Letter Y, Jessica, closer to Mexico, Jessica. Central America, Jessica. There's that variation in the Y sound. And then further down toward Argentina, you might hear Jessica. Okay. Uruguay. Uruguay. When the Y is used in conjunction with a vowel, as in this example, the Y takes on the I sound, Uruguay. So you have an A and an E at the end of that. I, Uruguay. And then finally, letter Z, zorro, or the zeta, zorro. The Z does not make the Z sound at all. How in Spanish it makes the S sound. The English Z sound does not exist in Spanish, so zorro. Okay. So that's all of the letters and the sounds that they make. And we'll do some other activities with those. But, right, so that information is from your book on pages 5 and 6. And that's that.